Hallelujah. 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 I need every person in the room who's lived through rejection, lived through a breakup, lived through setback. Would you shout in the devil's ear, I'm still loved? When you close your heart, be seated, please. When you close your heart, you're shutting your body down. You just missed that. I said, when you close your heart, you are shutting your body down. Loneliness is a legion that leaves lacerations. Loneliness is a worker of iniquity. Statistical data discloses that widows and people who are socially isolated, who have nobody to share their feelings with, are more prone to develop cancer. So the enemy wants to box you in to feel like you're in it by yourself. You got nobody to relate to. You got nobody to talk to. Nobody who you can be yourself around. Hallelujah. That's when sickness begins to develop. Love makes cells move in harmony. Hallelujah. Physiologists will suggest that doctors notice that when there is a patient who has no visitors, they die faster. But if there's always a flow of people coming into the room, they have no medicinal training, all they got to do is just sit there and hold their hand. Something happens to the body, knowing there's somebody who wants me to pull through it. Would you hold your neighbor's hand real quick, please? Look at the person beside you. Tell them, I came to visit you. Hallelujah. Look at him and tell him, I came to visit you. But I think you got confused about where you are. You are not in intensive care. You're in recovery. And when I give God glory, because I'm cheering for you, I'm praying that every area of your life that's been sick is about to be restored. Look at your neighbor. Tell them, I'm not like your other friends. You've had some people in your life who stuck with you when you were doing well. But when you weren't in your best shape, they act like they couldn't be bothered. But God assigned me to you. I'm going to sit right here till everything you need comes back to your life. I wish I had a praying church. Would you grab that neighbor's hand? Say, neighbor, this is your last time sitting there looking depressed. This is your last time looking like you don't know where you are. But when I give God this sound of glory, I'm believing every area of your life that was trying to drag you into depression, you getting ready to come out of it. Now, some of y'all sitting by the wrong people. Here it is. This is getting ready to mess you up. But if you want to see your neighbor happy, you want to see your neighbor fulfilled, you want to see your neighbor fall in love, I dare you to give God glory like you want to see. Hey. God, I can't hear nobody. Hey, I need you to give God glory. God, break it off of her. Be seated, please. The spirit and power of love eliminates toxins. The spirit and the power of love eliminates toxins. As an experiment, go to any random hospital. Go to Sinai, go to Mercy, and ask the patients on any given wing whether they felt good about their life, watch this, before they got sick. Y'all get ready to miss this. The vast majority will say no. With no formal training, you will be deputized as a medicinal analyst. For having discovered the most common cause of illness is the absence of loving yourself, or dissatisfied dissatisfied about how life has turned out. Being unhappy and dissatisfied is the most severe form of emotional distress. Hallelujah. And because you operate at such a high level of consistent distress, it tells the body form cancer. Yes. Hallelujah. And a lot of you don't understand that loving somebody does not take the place of loving yourself. Hallelujah. Shakespeare said, to thine own self, you must be true. And you're going to end up killing yourself trying to love somebody when you haven't first fell in love with you. You'll never be able to give yourself completely when you don't love yourself completely. You are out of order to say you need somebody to make you whole. God help me, because you ought to be whole before they come. If you are not whole before they come, you are just two half of a people, and you're both broken and dysfunctional. But when you love who you are, hallelujah, folk ain't gonna be intimidated. They're not gonna be threatened. They're not gonna be jealous. I don't want no half a man, no half a woman. I need somebody that's whole. Elbow your neighbor, say, now that's what I'm talking about. A half man got a nice car, but got nowhere to live. A half man can dress well, but don't dress his own children. A half man got money, but don't know the principle of tithing. But when you find a whole man that says, I was glad when they said unto me, let's go into the house of the Lord. I want y'all to know, at this church, I don't know where you came from, but at this church, we got real men. And we got some real men, God help me in here, who know for God I live and for God I die. But don't get it twisted, we got some half women. Y'all ain't talking back to me. Your shape don't make you a woman. Your curves don't make you a woman. The length of your hair don't make you a woman.